This is Kay Intimate's Crafty Corner. So on today, I'm going to show you all how I make my mugs, my 12-ounce mugs with sublimation. So tonight, because it is currently 12 midnight, we're gonna make a teacher's mug for my daughter's kindergarten teacher for a Christmas gift. So I have this pencil design that has her name on it, and I have a Cricut 12-ounce mug. These are the ones that I love because they go well with the Cricut machine and the sublimation. My Cricut heat press has now heated up, so, and then I have this bucket right here. I threw away my bowl by accident, so this is what I have. So what I do, I put cool water, not cold, not hot, cool water in a bowl, and I dip my mug in it after it comes out the heat press, and after I take the paper off. And I also have somewhere my tape. So I have this one, oh here it is, and I have these two. So we're going to use tape as well. So let's just cut out our design. I can use my cutter, but the one that I really like, matter of fact, we're gonna use it. This is the cutter I have. I don't really like it because it doesn't have the guide on it. So we're gonna use this cutter. All right, so here's the design. And what I like to do, I like to use a little small spray bottle of alcohol, this rubbing alcohol. You can just spray it on there. This is how I clean my mugs off. And then I just take a paper towel, just wipe it off. This is just to get the surface clean. Okay, so once it's all nice and clean, then I'm going to just put the design on my cup. And I want to make sure that her name is in the front of the cup, because those two designs are going to go on the side of it. And this is the part that I really hate, because if you have a front design, you just have to kind of eye it. What I hate, but it's gonna be perfect. So what I'm doing is just a little bit about me. I am a mom of 3. I have a 5-month-old, not 5-month-old, I have a 7-month-old, and I have a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old. So my house is very busy. So this is my first video, so I do plan on doing more videos. So if you hear kids in the background while I'm doing my videos, just ignore them. Just ignore them and just laugh along with them, because sometimes my house can sound like a zoo. So once your design is on there, so what you're gonna do is, once we find the edge of the tape, so what we're going to do is just go ahead and tape our design on here. So once you get that first piece of tape on there, then it's easier to get the paper to stick on there. I don't use that much tape because it doesn't really take much. It kind of came off a little bit. All right, so you're gonna Put it back on there. It looks straight. Alright, so I like to put mine on the top. So I like to put mine on the top like that, okay? And add more tape. And usually I have my rubber like covers to go over my mug, but I don't know where they are. You know how you like can see something 10,000s of times, but when it's time for you to use it, like you can't find it? That's where I am right now. I've seen these covers at my desk for I don't know how long. Now that I need them, can't seem to find them. But hey, we're gonna make it work. Just gonna take this really good. I was just looking at my camera. I was like, what if I'm not recording? But hey, y'all just bear with me. Like I said, it is 12 o'clock midnight. And we are going to make this work. We are going to make it work. Gonna make it work. Make it work. Make it work. Alright. So that looks good on that side. I like to tape my mugs really tight. Put this here down if I cut myself. Yeah, I'll be seeing an accident on YouTube, and then you have to cancel me real quick. Don't want that. If I keep looking back because I have the baby monitor on, don't want any accidents. All right, and then so now that I have these at the top, and then I just go at the bottom. And make sure you tape it because you don't want any air or anything getting in your mugs while you're pressing it. Because if you do, it'll cause this thing called ghosting. And ghosting is when your image is blurred on your mug or on your pictures or whatever you're doing sublimation on. So you don't want that. So we're gonna do this really, really tight so we don't have any of that ghosting going on. Wish I had some music playing, but like I said, all right, just a little bit more tape. So if y'all hear the TV on, my son, my 4-year-old, is still up because he doesn't believe in going to bed when nobody's upstairs with him. And that's where my office is. It's upstairs, but if nobody's upstairs, then he won't go to sleep. Oh, it's my machine beeping. So I'm just gonna cut it off for right now. I don't burn anything up. So I'm just curious to how many people on YouTube or people that are watching, how many of you all are into mugs, or this is your first time doing a mug. I'm just curious to who's all watching. Like I said, this is my first video, so, and I do have to hurry up before my 7-month-old wakes up. Because if not, then I'm never going to get this mug done. Alright, so I think that's good enough. I think this is good enough. So what we're going to do is put our machine back on. And while we're doing that, we're just going to I keep y'all along for the ride. So if you want to fast forward, that's fine. We're just going to put just a little bit more tape. Like I said, you want to make sure it's taped up really good, so you won't have any open spots on your mug, which will cause, like I said, which will cause ghosting on your mug. You want to make sure that's really good, really tight. So this should be good. So this is how I have it taped up. So like I said, I usually have covers that I put around, or like silicone covers that I put around to make it really tight when it goes into the machine. But I don't know where they are. And I bet you $1 million, once I get done with this mug, I'm going to find it. Because that's always works. So while we're waiting on this to warm back up, I'm going to pause the video and we're going to come back. Alright, so now the machine is warm. So what we're going to do is we're going to put, I'm going to use parchment paper, because this is going to help, and because I don't have my covers, this is going to help not to leave a print on your machine. So you only need a little to cover your mug. And so this is going to keep the machine nice and clean while your images are printing. So you don't have any of that on the machine. So what we're going to do is the handle first. And you're going to wait till the machine, I'm not going to touch it, but you got to wait till the machine turns green and it'll let you know. So what you're going to do is you're just going to stick this in here. This. I hope y'all can see that. And then put it in there. Twist the handle out and just push this down. And let it do its work. So I'm going to bring the camera. So as you can see, there are buttons on here. I mean lights on here. So when it gets all the way to the last one, and then it's done. But what you can do is you can change your settings on your machine to either a certain time. That way, if you want us to go longer, it can go longer. If you want us to go shorter, it can go shorter. So we're gonna wait for these buttons to go, and then I'm gonna come back. So when it gets to like the 4th or the 3rd line, I always just go ahead and put my heat protecting gloves on, because those mugs get really hot. So I always go ahead and put these on, because once it gets to that 4th dot, then it goes a little faster. But it does take a while for your mug to get done. So that's why I say you can change the setting depending on what you're using, what kind of mugs you're using. And yeah, so we're just gonna wait a little bit. It's at like the 4th dot. So we're just gonna wait a little bit. Oh, and also you need this as well. So I use this, and this is for this is like a weeding tool. I use this to get the tape off as well, because it just helps, because I don't want to touch the tape. Also, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, because like I said, I'm going to be doing more videos like this, more tutorials, especially on Canva. I'm going to do a free thing where I go over the basics of Canva. So if you love using Canva, then I want you to tune into that. And just leave in the comments how y'all think I did on my first video, because the girl is stepping out of her comfort zone in 2025 and doing more things and getting in the forefront. And don't mind my hair. My hair is gonna be done for these videos, okay? Don't mind that. So it's on the 5th dot. I haven't did a mug in so long. So this is one like I said, I haven't done them in so long. So hopefully it turns out. Hopefully it turns out right. So it's done. I'm just gonna lift this up and get my mug out so y'all see the steam. So it is hot. Okay. So here is the image. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this to take it off. Take my tape off. And once I get my tape pulled up, I just pull it off with my gloves. Like I said, you do need gloves because this tape is very hot. This mug is very hot. And I do not want you to burn yourself. If you don't have gloves, then use something, a mitten or something. Because people usually let this thing sit. This turned out so good. So good. And then once that's done, I dip it in my water. As you can see. I bring my camera over. Sorry. I dip it in my water. And I just let it sit for a little bit. So I don't know if y'all can see that. But I let it sit. So let it sit in the water for a couple seconds, a few seconds. So when it comes out, then the image comes off. That all can be thrown away. And so when it's done, you can take your gloves off. And so it should be good to go. And this is the final thing. Isn't that cute? So I think it's cute. Just a little bit of ghosting, but you know, hey, I think it's cute. So it's like I said, it's a pencils for teachers. So yeah. So if y'all like this little project, if y'all like how this came out, just like, follow, and share. Subscribe to more videos like this. And make sure you cut your machine off. And that's really it. And I just let it sit. So once it's done, I'll wash the inside of it, package it up, and it is ready to go. And if you all want to just, if you all are selling mugs as well, this little thing I got off Amazon. And it's just you turn it on and it moves the mug. So if you like presenting at a pop-up shop or anything like that, this is great to have to show off. So if y'all want something like this, then I'm going to put the link in my bio for to purchase this. Yeah, so I thought this was a little cool thing. So yeah, so that's it for this video. And if you all like more videos like this, like I said, follow, like, share, subscribe, whatever. And see you next time on K Internet's Crafty Corner. Bye.